The following is intended for mature audiences only. Discretion is advised.
Hi everybody, this is Yamini and you're listening to Pillow Fight. Most weeks on Pillow Fight, I have a guest, and we play a couple rounds of Fuck, Marry, Kill, and Would You Rather based on recent headlines, finish it off with some juicy truth or dare. This week, it's just going to be me by my lonesome. I've been having a rough time around these parts, so I thought I'd slow it down. I'm just going to answer some listener-submitted Fuck, Marry, Kills. If you want to get in on this, if I ever do this again, you got to follow me and Pillow Fight Pod on Instagram and Twitter, because that's where I'm usually reaching out for this kind of thing. If you want to watch this episode and see the physical manifestation of my mess, go ahead and watch this on YouTube. Let's get into the episode.
Pillow fight.
Is yours made of goose?
And we got feathers flying everywhere.
Mine's made of goose.
Pillow fight.
This is so fun.
Pillow fighting.
Why is it so fun?
Pillow fight.
First of all, I just want to say we got written up in Vulture this week. Pillow Fight was a top podcast of May 2023, and I'm very excited about that. It's been a lot of L's for me in my personal life, I'll have to say. If you know me, you know I've just been catching curveballs left and right, but that was such a nice news to receive, and I'm feeling very hopeful and excited, and I love doing this podcast, so I'm very excited about that, and I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who listens and supports this podcast. If you like this podcast, please like it and leave a review and subscribe to it wherever you get podcasts. Subscribe on YouTube, leave comments, all of that stuff. It really means more to me than you know. And I asked people for Fuck, Marry, Kills that were a little atypical, and I got quite a few, so I think we should get into it. Fuck, Marry, Kill, Seth Rogen's filmography, Frank Ocean's discography, and all Netflix original content. I think this one's pretty straightforward. Personally, I would marry Seth Rogen's filmography. You pretty much know what you're going to get. It always makes you laugh. It's reliable. It picks you up on a low time. It's fun. It's cute. Silly. Fuck Frank Ocean's discography. It's sexy. It's broody. It's moody. It's hot. But I don't think you want to be living with that day in, day out. That is for a special occasion, not for life. You don't want to hitch your wagon to that ride. Netflix original content, I would kill, because even if it's good, so often it's going to get canceled after one season. It's unpredictable. It is so ranging in quality. I think with a marriage, you want somebody who's going to be there for you, who is going to be reliable, who is going to be great on your worst days. And with fuck, you want something that is going to be sexy reliably, and I think Netflix original content does neither, so that is an obvious kill. Fuck, Marry, Kill, true crime podcasts, open mics, and that feeling when you miss a step coming downstairs. Okay, this one is a little bit tricky because they all suck. I think I would marry open mics because I do have to do them a lot. I should do them more than I do. I think it is ultimately good for you, unless it's a bad open mic where like the culture is bad and misogynistic and nasty. Open mics are the kind of uncomfortable that ultimately does usually help you grow. Every time I go to one, I'm like, that's not as bad as I made it out to be in my mind. And I do feel like I practiced and I got a little bit better. True crime podcasts and that feeling when you miss a step coming downstairs are both more harm than good, ultimately, to me. I've never been into true crime stuff. My cortisol is too high already to get into things like that. So it's not sexy. It's not like a guilty pleasure for me at all. And when you miss a step coming downstairs, that's just uncomfortable. I think I would say fuck the missing a step coming downstairs, because that's just a little awkward and a little uncomfortable. But unless you like fall down the whole stairs, you can recover that fumble pretty quickly and go back to your life. I feel like fucking a true crime podcast would be an uncomfortable and scary fuck that would sit with you for a while and probably make you afraid of intimacy for a little bit. Someone said fuck, marry, kill, rice, bread, and then noodles/pasta. I think it's interesting when people compare noodles and pasta, because to me they are such disparate dishes. Maybe that's like my Asian upbringing. Now, my lens on this is shifted because I don't eat gluten, but I'm going to answer this as if I were someone who did. And at one point I was, especially based on like what I miss and what I don't. I would say I would marry rice. To this day, I can eat it. Rice is so versatile. Rice is easy. Rice goes with anything. Rice can be made into a dessert. Rice can be put in eggs. Rice can be with a meat. Rice can be made into a flour. Rice is that girl. It always has been. And there's so many kinds of rice, and you will never feel bland. That is a marriage where they're always trying something new to impress you, and you're never getting bored of it. I would fuck noodles/pasta. They have their own lane. They have a very specific kind of taste and preference and style of cooking that they go with, but they are good. I don't know what else to say. They are the star. When you put them in a meal, they are always shining. They are always going over the top, above and beyond. Fun to eat, fun shapes, looking cool, looking interesting. They like fill up on sauce and all that. Bread is like something that I don't miss since I've stopped eating gluten, so I think I would kill it. I do love bread. I do love carbs. I just think bread usually serves as a vehicle for something else to be featured. And I mean, so does rice, but rice does it in a more supportive way. Rice is your power couple teammate. Bread, I think, is not really, I don't know much else to say about bread. The next one, fuck, marry, kill, blankets, coasters, and roller coasters. I would fuck roller coasters for sure. That's the fun. That's the adrenaline rush. That's the thrill. That's what the fuck is all about. When you're playing fuck, marry, kill, the thing that makes your body go woo is what you fuck. So I'm fucking roller coasters. And then I am marrying blankets because blankets are cozy, blankets are fun, blankets are nice, comfortable, yay, good feeling. Coasters are great. Coasters keep you from getting water circles on your tables, etc. But you're never missing something not having a coaster. Like, I'm not the kind of person that needs a coaster. I love a coaster. I'll keep a coaster on my table, but if someone said you could never use a coaster again, would I be grieving that? No. Like, of all three of these choices, blankets, coasters, or roller coasters, which funeral would I be crying at? Not coasters. So I'll let that one die. The next fuck, marry, kill, heteronormativity, arachnophobia, and IBS. This is funny. This one throws me for a loop a little bit because it's hard to want to like fuck, marry, or kill a phobia. Like, obviously I want to kill a phobia because then that abolishes the phobia, I guess, but I don't want to kill arachnophobia over like heteronormativity, you know? Like, I'm not more scared of arachnophobia than of heteronormativity. I think ultimately I would kill heteronormativity. I think that is the most damaging thing on a societal level. It's making the greatest impact of all these three things. I think I'd marry arachnophobia because I'm not afraid of spiders. So if I'm married to the fear of spiders, I think that we cancel each other out. Like, that's a complementary partnership. I don't really know what they're giving me, but I do feel like I could be a good partner to arachnophobia. I guess that leaves me with fucking IBS. Okay. Taylor Swift dating Matty Healy, Bad Bunny dating Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner dating Timothée Chalamet, fuck, marry, kill. Interesting. 3 really interesting couples. I think, to me, it's very obvious. I would kill Taylor Swift dating Matty Healy for obvious reasons. I think that they are both unrelatable white people. I don't think we would have anything to do in a marriage. I'm also not attracted to either of them, so couldn't fuck that reasonably. I also think Matt Healy is nasty. That's that on that. I'd marry Kylie dating Timothée. Kylie's a mom. She's nurturing. She seems like very mature for her age. She's also close. They're both close to my age, so I think that's age appropriate. Timothée Chalamet is really talented, so I think they're both bringing something to the table that is interesting and unique, and so I respect them for that. I would fuck Bad Bunny dating Kendall simply because they're both extremely sexy. I don't know that I would have a great time marrying that couple, but they do seem hot. Fuck, marry, kill, black cat bisexual, golden retriever lesbian, and hey mama's lesbian. This is interesting because sometimes hey mama's lesbian can fool you into thinking that they're golden retriever lesbians, and that is dangerous, and I have been there. But taking this at face value, if this is the core of who someone really is, I would fuck a black cat bisexual. I think I am a black cat bisexual. I have a dog, so I'm a dog person, but I think I am a black cat bisexual trope-wise. I don't want to marry myself, but I am hot, so I would fuck myself, I guess. I think it would be fun and communicative and flirty and sexy, sweet, cool. Don't think we would be the best in love. Marry the golden retriever lesbian because, like I said, I'm a dog person, and I think that means that I want the person that is like the puppy for me. Sweet, supportive, loves to play fetch, slobbering all over me, soft, etc. Kill the hey mama's lesbian. That is just fuckboy behavior in a woman's body, and I don't care for that. Never again. That's all I'll say about that. Fuck, marry, kill, UK, USA, Australia. I have not spent nearly enough time in Australia to like really be able to answer this. Australia looks beautiful though, like especially by the beach and the water and all of that. Looks like there's hot people everywhere, so I think I'd fuck Australia. I also think the accent is sexier than the UK accents. I'd marry the USA because it's the devil I know. I know what I like about it. We've had a relationship my whole life. Even if it's flawed, we've been there for our ups and downs. And I think I'd kill the UK. Not to be patriotic. That's not what I'm trying to be, but sorry. Fuck, marry, kill, Ohio, bombastic side-eye, and flared leggings. I think I'd kill Ohio. Fuck bombastic side-eye and marry flared leggings. I have not experienced joy about Ohio in my life. Like, that does not incite me. There's no lust there. There's no spark. I don't think if Ohio dated me, it could convince me to marry it. No hate, but in this game, you have to kill. So I'm killing it. Fucking bombastic side-eye, because even just the word bombastic is passionate. That feels exciting, fun, sexy, maybe like some game playing involved, but that's fun for sex, not fun for marriage. Flared leggings are reliable. I think that flares have come in and out of style, but flares are always flattering. They make your ass look good. It's a good silhouette, and leggings are comfortable. And I feel like that's stable but exciting, as I've said to many things that I answered marry for. I'm just going to give you a glimpse inside my twisted mind. That is that my brain works predominantly in fuck, marry, kill or in dichotomies now. Like, I either see the world in like one of two ways or in three disparate but unique camps that are all open to fuck, marrying, and killing. When I hear news, I just think, is that a fuck news, a marry news, or a kill news? When I see about a new couple, I think, am I going to fuck that couple, marry that couple, or kill that couple? When I watch a new TV show, I'm like, is this a fuck, marry, or kill TV show? My brain is so broken with fuck, marry, kills that this is just like rote for me at this point. So sorry if the explanations are not giving the way that they should. Fuck, marry, kill, manicures, pedicures, Pedialyte. I might be a little controversial on this as somebody who always has my nails done. I'm killing manicures. I hate manicures. I love having my nails done, but I hate getting them done. It is the most uncomfortable experience you'll have. I feel similarly about getting my hair cut or anything where they're like working on me and I can't do anything else. It feels very freaky and claustrophobic. When you're getting your nails done, it's like you're just handing over your hands to someone, and I feel like we're so used to doing like scrolling on our phones or anything like that. And it's so hard to relinquish your autonomy, your hand autonomy to this person. And then you're like watching what they're doing to you. And if you're not liking it, I get so restless and uncomfortable. Whereas if I'm getting just a pedicure, I can have my hands doing something else on my phone or something if I'm not liking the vibe. I would say I'm fucking a pedicure. It's a special treat. I don't do it often. It's always feeling very cathartic. I feel better after I've done it. Pedialyte, I would marry, because Pedialyte is one of those things that's just kind of a cure-all. I'm more partial to Gatorade just because I think it tastes better, But Pedialyte, like every time I've had something wrong with me and I've taken Pedialyte, I immediately feel better. And that's what you want in a marriage. You want something that is going to put you at ease and soothe you if you're feeling bad. You want something that you can keep in your fridge and you know you'll come back to it later and it is going to save your life. Sorry about my barking dog. Fuck, marry, kill, french fries, coffee, or bananas. Fuck coffee, marry bananas, kill french fries. That one's pretty simple to me. French fries are the kind of thing I have when I'm drunk and I can't eat anything else at the restaurant. I never am eating french fries because I really want french fries. I'm eating french fries because french fries are being offered to me. It's not that exciting to me. Marry coffee because coffee makes me excited. Coffee is not something that I'm addicted to. Coffee is a fun treat. Coffee is usually a kick, a boost in the morning, the same way that fun sex could be. I'm marrying bananas because they're good for you. They have potassium. They're a reliable food. They help you shit. There's weird little stringies sometimes, but when you like bananas, you can learn to get over that. Fuck, marry, kill, Lily Tomlin, Melissa Etheridge, Ellen DeGeneres. This one's also easy. Marry Lily Tomlin, fuck Melissa Etheridge, kill Ellen. Marrying Lily Tomlin would be fucking amazing. We would be laughing the whole time, screaming, crying, throwing up. I would always be having a good time. I'd be hanging out with Jane Fonda. Like, that sounds like the best time ever. Melissa Etheridge is certainly passionate. Like, I'm the Only One is such a good song. And I feel like if that energy is brought to the lovemaking, that is a for sure fuck. Ellen DeGeneres is mean and boring. So that's a kill. Fuck, marry, kill, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. This one is so easy to me. Kill Facebook, fuck Twitter, marry Instagram. I know you're probably thinking, what? Fuck Twitter, but Instagram is where the hot people are. Here's where you're wrong. I agree Instagram is where the hot people are, but Instagram is where the hot and nice people are, and Twitter is where the mean, ugly people are. And sometimes for one night of crazy sex, you want someone who's going to be mean to you, and it doesn't really matter. Instagram is what you're like seeing day in, day out. It's consistent. It's hard to grow on there, which means that your community is pretty like tight. And I like the people I'm following on Instagram. I've curated that circle pretty tightly. Twitter, there's just always like rogue insults coming at me, and Facebook is nothing. Facebook is dead to me. Okay, someone did fuck, marry, kill with 3 Florida man, Florida woman headlines. Florida man on drugs kills imaginary friend and turns himself in. Florida man arrested for tossing gator into Wendy's. Florida woman arrested for training squirrels to attack her ex-boyfriend. I'd marry the Florida man on drugs, kills imaginary friend, and turns himself in. That one seems the most on my speed. This person has an imagination. They have an imaginary friend. They also have a sense of remorse and guilt and are willing to admit to what they've done, which is what you want in a marriage ultimately. I'm trying to decide between killing and fucking the Florida man who's arrested for tossing a gator into Wendy's and the Florida woman who's arrested for training squirrels to attack her ex-boyfriend. I think I would kill the one arrested for tossing the gator into Wendy's because it's not really giving me much. That is exactly what you'd expect from Florida to me. I think I'd fuck the woman arrested for training squirrels to attack her ex-boyfriend because she sounds crazy, and crazy people are often really fun in bed. So, more power to her. More power to those squirrels. Love to see it. I'm going to wrap up the Fuck, Marry, Kill here. I just want to say thank you to everyone who listens to Pillow Fight. I know this is a short little episode. I hope it was a fun little thing to tide you over until next week. I have some great guests lined up, and we're going to talk about fun stuff. If you have suggestions on anything news-related that you want us to talk about on Pillow Fight, my DMs on Pillow Fight Pod or Show Me the Yams on Twitter and Instagram are always open. So follow me on there, and please send stuff. If you have people you'd like to see as guests, I'd love to hear from you over there as well. If you want to do anything lovely for me and just change my life, change the world, send me good wishes. I really need them right now. Like, I don't know what else to say. In the last month, I've had 2 people in my life pass away, got led on by a job. I'm actively looking for housing, had like a romantic situation crash and burn. And I've been sick like twice. So things are not going super well. But you listening to this, you telling me your favorite moments from the episodes, leaving your reviews, all of that is so touching to me and so amazing, and that brightens my day. So please keep doing that. And please, 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 if you like this show, Like, subscribe, rate, review, buy our merch, watch the episodes on YouTube, follow I Love Big Comedy everywhere, follow Pillow Fight Pod everywhere, follow me everywhere. I love you guys. This is the best community. Chat soon. See you next time.